Retatrutide from week 5 all the way to week 12, as I feel like it is such a pivotal part in my journey. I am currently on week 12 coming up on Monday, and I've noticed so much difference, especially when it comes to non-scale victories for myself. I've noticed a huge change just in how my clothes fit, and that's very different than how I experience things on Tirzepatide. And even though I lost 35 pounds on Tirzepatide, I feel like there's a lot of different body composition things that I've noticed while being on Retatrutide. And I am someone where I fluctuate a lot between mediums and larges depending on women's clothing. As we know, women's clothing sucks. But I definitely noticed my body type fitting more into smalls and mediums than I ever did, which has been super encouraging. Whereas on Tirzepatide, I felt like I did notice a lot of those LBs come off, but I didn't actually notice a big change in my body composition. And I feel like that has a lot to do with Retatrutide and that last triple agonist, which is GCG, known as glucagon. And a little shout out to AOD 9604. I feel like that's played a huge part in my overall body composition as well. Next thing that I noticed, and I feel like this was very, very different, but when it came to food and food noise, I definitely still had that suppression that I had when I was on Tirzepatide, but I'm able to actually eat a lot more. I feel like my appetite is there and I still want food, and I don't feel really icky when it comes to a lot of food groups like I did on Tirzepatide. As I feel like it has given me so much freedom to be able to eat different foods that I wasn't able to eat without having like that bad subconscious mindset. And I talk a lot about that of I speak a lot kinder to myself now than I ever did. And that is so, so important in your journey. And last but certainly not least, I definitely noticed inflammation almost everywhere drastically decreased. And that has been a huge win for me, as I definitely hold a lot of water weight whenever I eat something that just really isn't great for my body. Even before I started my journey, I would just constantly feel inflamed. You can definitely see my face-to-face before and after my journeys. It's pinned at the top of my page. And it is actually mind-blowing to see the difference and how inflamed I was. So to see such a big difference in that area has been so, so freeing for me. Those are just a few big things that I've noticed between week 5 and week 12. I would love to know what you guys have experienced in your journey so far. Wherever you are, feel free to leave them in the comments below. As always, I am so happy to help, and I am always happy that you are here.